Hi guys, I'm Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and today I would like to start my new series on rising signs or on ascendants. I believe that rising sign is very important point in your birth chart, in your natal chart, and that's why we should pay attention to this. Unfortunately, knowing your rising sign, you have to know your birth time because it's very time sensitive. That's why if you want to know your rising sign and you are aware of your birth time, you should check astro.com because it's easily generated report for you and you will know what your rising sign actually is. There are two terms for this. It's rising sign and it's also ascendant. It's pretty much the same, but today or for these purposes I will use the term rising sign. So let's start with Aries, right? If you have a rising sign in Aries, that means that your ruling planet will be Mars. That's why planet Mars in your birth chart becomes very important for you. That means that you should pay attention to the house where Mars is placed and also to its aspects, right? Only then you will get a clear perception or clear picture what this rising sign actually means to you. Rising sign in its very general term means that this was the sign which was rising on the eastern horizon at the time you were born. That's why typically we have very different sun sign from our rising sign. But rising sign is really important because rising sign it's actually the first layer of your personality, what other people see when they meet you for the first time, right? So it's actually that first impression what you give to other people. Of course you are more than your rising sign, but people, especially strangers, when they meet you, they see you as your rising, and that's why they think that you are like your rising. Of course you are like your rising, but not as much, but this is what other people see when they look at you for the first time. Okay, so having Aries rising, it means that it very much affects your body image and also your physical appearance, right? So this very bold and very courageous planet, Mars ruling your rising, it makes you like this. So when it comes to some of your physical features, I believe that you are the person who has big hair. Especially if you are the woman, you definitely have big hair, or you might not have hair at all. Okay, so these are two extremes, but definitely you might also have big head and also very nice eyebrows. Okay, so these people or these women, they have very beautiful eyebrows, and we all envy about it. But this is Aries rising. Your skin might be a little bit red because it's Mars which is ruling your physical body. That's why you might be blushing very often, and in unfamiliar situation your skin just get red. You have fast metabolism. That means that Aries rising people, they are typically slim because they are full of energy and full of drive, and this is how other people perceive them. Just to give you a little flavor about physical appearance of Aries rising, check this picture of Shakira. So yes, Shakira is Aries rising as you, and we can agree that she is really full of energy. If you have Aries rising, then you probably dress simple, but you also dress very stylish, that people will remember you, okay? Also, another important thing for Aries rising is that you like your comfort. So you might also like to dress sporty or very casually, but definitely people will look at you and they will remember you just by your sheer physical presence, okay? Now when it comes to some other characteristics of Aries rising, when it comes to your temper, it's as I have said, you might have hot temper. Some people perceive this as it's a downside of Aries rising, but I don't believe it, because you know what's great about you, that people know where they stand with you, and it's actually great because with your rising sign, you don't play games. If you like someone, you will tell them immediately. And also, if you disagree with someone, you are not afraid to step into the conflict with someone. But this is actually great because you immediately throw what you have in your mind onto other people, bad or good. But people definitely know where they stand with you. Of course, some people may feel threatened or intimidated by you or by your Martian energy, but it's simply you. What's great about you is that you are very courageous and bold, and you really want to be perceived like that. So you are very competitive also in your job, in your work. You are not afraid to take a risk there. You are not afraid, to be heading very strongly with your head, with your Aries head into new projects, and that's why you are typically successful in your career, because you are fearless and you are perceived like that. So if you have this Aries rising and you work in some corporation, people take you as a leader, as authority figure, as someone who has solution. You are also perceived as someone who knows how to motivate people, and actually you with your Aries rising, you are very easily motivated yourself, because it's very easy for you because you are competitive, right? So you see someone who owns or has or achieved something you want to achieve, and you are immediately throwing yourself into it. With Aries rising, all kinds of sports are very much recommended because you have that energy, right? And that's why it's great for you to sport, even outdoors, or cardio, right? So these are great sports for you. Now hopefully I have said everything what I wanted. I know a few Aries rising, and these are really energetic people, and when I engage with them, sometimes I'm really jealous because they have that energy, they have that physical energy, and they are really capable to accomplish a lot in a short term, okay? Because these energy levels are high, but as I have mentioned in the beginning of this video, you should pay attention to the house position of the planet Mars and its aspects. It's really important, because this is of course very general video for all Aries rising out there, but there can be big differences between each Aries rising, because it all depends on the planet Mars. Okay, so hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, and see you next week with more videos. Bye bye.